that it is well with your church. It is well with the work of God. That the work of God goes forward. That the image and the integrity of the church is protected and preserved. That nobody will have the cause to insult your church. They spend money. So you see that women, when it comes about giving, women are more powerful than the men. In real case, before she men coming, but women are very strong. They don't want anything to go bad in the church. They are always putting in their resources. They put in their monies. Whatever they will do to make sure that the church is in order, everything is fine. Women will lay it down. And I will prove it to you from the scriptures. Now let's go ahead. Verse 2. Very early in the morning. Somebody say, oh, very early. Very early, it means they were diligent in serving the mission for which they were called. They were diligent, hardworking. When it comes to the pursuit of this ministry, they were diligent. Early in the morning, very early in the morning. It meant they were very meticulous about their missions, meticulous about the accomplishment and the fulfillment of their vision and mission. To make sure that very early, they don't delay, they don't waste time. Women are conscious with their time. Women on mission don't play with time. They are not time wasters. They manage time very well. Women who are on mission, they are never time wasters. They manage their time appropriately, make good use of their time. They maximize the use of their time. Am I making sense here? Are you learning something? So from today, as a woman, say to yourself that you will not play with time when it comes to serving God. You will not joke with time when it comes to the work of God. You will not play, you will not joke. Very early in the morning, on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb when the sun had risen. Early in the morning. So this one, so this is the revelation here. So it means that you don't have to grow very old before you start serving God. At the age of 7, the moment you enter into womanhood, you start very early. You start serving your mission as a woman to God's kingdom very early. You have to say, well, I have to be 30 years, I have to marry before I start serving the mission for which I'm called in the church. No. As early as you are, as young as you are, you must dedicate your life to serving the kingdom interests of God. Very early in the morning means that the early part of their life, they dedicate their time and their life to serving God. You don't have to grow old and be 70 years, 80 before you start serving God. You don't have to be 20 years before you start serving God. At the age of 7 years, once you enter into womanhood, you have a mission to fulfill. What is the mission? Serve God's kingdom agenda. Advancing God's kingdom must be your interest, must be your focus, must be your number one target as a woman. Or can I hear somebody say amen? You must be diligent in the service of your master, which is Christ. Diligent. Very early. So we need to encourage our children to start serving God at a very youthful stage, very early stage. Your daughter is 7 years, push her into ministry. 8 years, push them into ministry. If you don't do that, the child, that particular child will start thinking, I'm still a baby, and will be thinking like a baby. But when you start involving that child at the age of 8 years, 10 years, who is now considered as an adult, she will now begin to think like an adult, not like a child, like a baby. Well, am I making sense? The reason why our children are, they are 20 years old and they are 50, 25 years old, but they say think like babies, they think like children. Is that we don't make them understand that now you are a woman, behave like a woman. You are an adult, behave like an adult. You are no more a baby. You are no more a baby, you are no more a child. You are now a woman, 7 years going. That's how the situation is going now. Because 7 years old children, they are having menstruation. I'm not making sense here. So you initiate them into the Christian ministry at a very youthful stage, early stage. Don't tell them, oh, you are just a child. You are just a child. When I went to UK, when your child, when the child is, a girl is about 16 years, she has to leave her parents and be on her own. A boy, 18 years, you are gone. You lose them to the government. Government will go and rent an apartment for them and say, okay, You, the parents, you don't have control over them anymore. You can't call a child and say, they come here and you run. No, 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 no. In America, in UK, you dare not. Because they are considered as adults who must be responsible to their own life and to